Hey guys, it's Sydney,
And Andy.
and we're 9 days away from Christmas. Party bells, party bells. I am really feeling the holiday spirit these days. Let me tell you.
Are you?
I am. I've been saying happy holidays to a lot of people because someone said that to me recently, and I was like, that is such a nice thing.
I
That,
got two Merry Christmases today.
and did it make your day,
Yeah. Well, it was awesome.
right?
Yeah.
Something so simple that takes no time out of my day could just
Yeah.
put a smile on someone's face. And that's
Both at the
really
Hallmark.
what?
Both at Hallmark.
Yes, of course. Well, everyone's in a good mood there.
Yeah. Especially the owners.
I, so Christmas, we are now living in a winter wonderland, and I am so happy about it. I love the snow. It's taken me 26 years to feel that way, but I love it.
So I used to love the snow, but not anymore.
And why is that?
It's just a hindrance. It's a pain in the butt.
Well, yes, it was a hindrance to you on Sunday.
Well, yeah. Sunday was a nightmare, of course.
Honestly, it was a dream.
So you said it was going to snow. You told me that it might snow, right?
I did, and no, you didn't believe. You always doubt me.
So I didn't believe it. So I
Of course
kind of
not.
figured we were going to get like 2 to 4 inches. I'm like, yeah, they're saying 2 to 4 inches. I'm like, if it's 2 inches, I can leave in the morning. The other 2 inches will happen while I'm driving down. That's what I thought. I didn't think it was going to be a big deal. When I woke up and all that snow was out there and I put on KYW and I'm listening to all the closures and all, I said, yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm not going to go get the camper, get all the snow off and drive through that mess. Yeah, yeah, I mean, I had already given you the tickets, so
Perfect. So this really worked out because when I saw there was a chance of snow, I mean, typically I always act like it's going to happen, but I never think it's actually going to happen. So I was like, oh, let me buy train tickets to make sure just in case it does snow. So we're out Saturday night, the most magical night. It's snowing. We're outside drinking our little spiked drinks. And by the time we got home, like there was snow on the ground. And I was like,
I was already in bed.
this is interesting. And then, to my surprise, when I woke up, it was like the most beautiful winter wonderland I had ever seen. And I was like, this is exactly what I wanted for this game. Like, I am so excited for this.
I was outside at 4:45, shoveling, clearing my car, getting ready to go, listening to 1060. And yeah, I figured I said to Rob, I said, well, I'll just go to the camper and grab the tent and grab a table and the grill and we'll just grab the heater and I'll just head down. And then I kept by the time I got done, and I'm listening. There's more and more, more and more, and then everyone's texting. They're not going because the camper's not going. Christmas without power. No one was
Yeah.
going. Rob tried to go and said, "Yeah." He turned around and said it was just a nightmare. So I said, "All right, I'm just going to watch it on the couch."
And I can't imagine how amazing it looked from television, but it was a little cold, I will say that, but not terribly bad. Our seats, the sun was in our face, the wind was going the
Yeah,
other way. Had we been on the other side, we would have
the
been
wind was to your back
like
and the sun was to
frozen.
your face. Yeah,
It was perfect until the fourth quarter, then the feet were really starting to,
yeah. The sun starts going down, and
yeah. So, other than that, and not to mention, for once, it was a pretty relaxing, not nail-biting game.
so it's crazy because I watched the game Sunday and I watched it and then I rewatched it today and then I was listening to our podcast from last week and it was almost exactly what I said.
Wow,
If
Dad.
they play mistake free, I said they'll win the game like 30-10.
Well, they did not play mistake free,
Well, they already made two mistakes, really.
which were Dallas Goedert dropping the ball.
Well, a drop is a drop. That's not a mistake. A
Okay,
mistake,
that's a
a
mistake.
mistake.
It's in
No,
your hands.
no. A mistake is a penalty after the whistle is blown.
Cooper.
Yes. But
Yeah.
I understand it.
I
That guy,
mean,
listen, that guy had it coming
he
and he did
did.
the right thing.
Damn
It's
right.
okay. That guy went after him
He
and
did.
tried it, and he just said he ain't having any of that. So I got no problem with that. But that's a penalty. That's something that, they were off the field,
Yeah.
and that penalty kept them on. That's a mistake. Then the holding penalty on Steen, I think it was the only other mistake that they like. They didn't run the ball great, but they kept running the ball because they weren't putting themselves in bad situations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
wasn't like three and
Like
out.
they weren't getting no, like even if they only got 3 yards on first down, they would run the ball again because they didn't get they were like 2nd and 4
Right.
instead of 2nd and 9. And like they just
Yeah.
it just
But there were still a few plays like close to the end zone that were like, what are
so
you doing?
Dallas dropped that ball. It was stone cold in his
That
hand.
wasn't the only one. There
He
were a
dropped
couple
it.
times everyone was like, what's going on here?
Well, that's that drive, just that one drive where they ended up
Yeah.
kicking the field goal.
At
That
the
was
very
all.
beginning.
That was all in that second drive where they kicked the field goal. That was really what it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was much better. Jalen,
So Jalen ran the ball a little bit.
it was good. I
He
wasn't
he
like
was throwing
scared.
passes over the middle. He threw that pass to Devontae down the sideline for 46 yards. It was a beautiful pass. The
And
touchdown to AJ was a beautiful pass.
yeah,
Barkley had some yards. Barkley, if you want to say anything when I watched the game again today, I don't think he's trusting what he sees because he's not going to the hole that he should be going to.
yeah.
So I saw that a couple times. Like I don't think he trusts what he's saying, and he's yeah.
Okay.
But he had a better day, and
He
the
did have a
offensive
better
line had a better day. Now listen, I mean that team is bad. I
Kenny
mean they're
Pickett.
bad. Tanner McKee had more yards in one drive than they did in the whole game. That team is bad. So
Who do you
they
think is the
quit on
better
that team.
team? The Raiders or the Giants?
The Raiders.
Really?
The Raiders quit on the Raiders were all quit. That's why that game was so easy. It was all quit. The only thing I take out of the Eagles game was they didn't turn the ball over and they didn't commit a lot of penalties.
But do you think
They
it's
got a W. I don't think
concerning?
it means they're fixed.
I do not, yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. I don't think this is like we shouldn't be
They're not fixed.
jazzed like
But I think,
everything's back embedded.
as I said, I think if they keep penalties and turnovers, their defense is good enough that they will be in every game. I
But
mean,
do
right now
you think
you're gonna go and play Washington without Jaden Daniels. Washington pretty much mailed it in. They got 3 games left. Their season's over. They're not going to the playoffs.
do you think they can keep the turnovers and penalties down against good, stellar football teams?
So what I think is, and I say this all the time, Jalen has a giant body of work that we have watched over 5 years. And one of the things he doesn't do is turn the ball over at an aggressive rate. He doesn't turn it over like that. What he did in those games was really not something that I don't think he's going to be throwing 3 interceptions in a game again this year.
Let's pray to the gods.
That's what I don't think.
That's not
I
true.
mean, I'm not going to say he's not going to throw another interception. I'm not saying some dude's not going to hit him in the right spot and knock the ball out when he's running it. Anything could happen. It is football. They're playing against other professional athletes who are pretty good at what they're doing. So anything's possible. But normally, he doesn't turn the ball over. And that's what I'm going to. We get Lane Johnson back, and maybe they can just run the ball a little bit, and without the mistakes, the defense can keep him in it. Like, we're going to find a lot out Thursday night when Seattle plays the Rams. You're going to find a lot out.
What are
And
you
then you got
thinking
San
there?
Francisco because you're playing either one of those. You're playing one of those three teams. Whoever ends up the wild card at the 6th seed, you're playing.
And who would you want to play? Run me through options.
So right
Seattle, the
right
Rams.
now, Seattle. Right now, San Fran is the 6th seed. Seattle is the 5th seed. The Rams are the 1 seed. The Bears are the 2 seed. We're the 3 seed. The Bucks are the 4 seed.
So who would we potentially play?
The 5th seed is Seattle. The 6th seed is San Francisco. And the 7th seed is Green Bay. Green Bay would go to the 2nd seed, which is Chicago. The 3rd seed, we would get San Francisco.
Are we, so what has to play out for us to be in that
Pretty
position?
much, they're just going to win our division. It's going to be hard for them to get to the 2nd seed because the Bears beat us,
I want to play the
and they
Bears,
have one more win. Well, if you play the Bears, it's going to be in the Windy City.
and that's fine. I don't care. I
So
want
your
to
first game is going to be at home. So you have to get through your first game,
fine.
and that's going to be either one of the teams in the West is going to be. There's going to be them teams that are going to be the fifth and 6th seed is going to be one of them teams from the West.
This is always such a stressful time of year.
Not really.
It is. It's just like a lot
Not
on
really.
the line.
Like I say this, of all the teams in the West, we know what the Rams are. You know what Seattle is. San Francisco has been quietly winning a bunch of games
I'm not
with a
scared of
bunch of
them.
and well, here's the part that this is what I keep telling you. San Francisco quarterback was out for a lot of the year, a lot of injuries, a lot of this, a lot of that. They're 10-4.
Yeah, well,
Well,
fine.
you
I'm
know,
just not feeling scared of
Seattle,
them.
like Seattle, you have Sam Darnold, who they people don't trust. So and then the Rams, you have Matthew Stafford. And people but the Rams to me, they just gave up 34 points at home.
Yeah, I don't know about that. So let's talk about this past weekend, though. Um, Cowboys lost, knew it. I was so happy
I
to
told
see
you.
that
And
news.
this is crazy, right? Because what did I say? Who did they lose to?
The Vikings.
Minnesota. Yeah, I didn't think there was any way they were going to lose that game.
I knew they
And
would
you were right.
because Dak
Yeah.
Prescott sucks. I'll say it.
Oh, he had a bad day.
He did.
But them too. Their defense didn't have a great day. They let JJ McCarthy, really have a good night. And they were playing for I mean, their chances of making the playoffs were pretty slim to begin with. And they probably understood that. But yeah, it was nice.
It was. The
You
Chiefs.
won't hear from them. You won't hear from them for another year. The Chiefs got the E next to their name, which is beautiful. And unfortunately, I mean, I hate to say it, it's a shame that Patrick Mahomes hurt his knee because I wanted to see him play 3 games that didn't mean anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for real. That's fine though.
yeah.
The
But it's a
team,
shame that, I mean, his knee's really messed up. I don't wish
well,
that on.
all the injuries. I don't
Yeah,
wish
Micah
it on
Parsons, the
anyone.
same thing. Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of
Sunday was a
injuries.
bad day for the NFL. A lot of injuries. And
Hmm.
them trying to push 18-game season, you just wonder. Players drop like that, big time players that are, you know, you got quarterbacks with broken wrists
Yeah,
and
I think
yeah.
18 games is a bit of a stretch
Well,
there.
I say it's coming.
Well, they better buckle up.
But yeah, remember I said San Diego? I didn't think San Diego was going to win, but they won. Yeah, I said, that Monday night thing, but they won.
The Patriots lost.
So that was the greatest thing about not going to the game Sunday, I'll be honest with you. Because
Well,
I sat down here with my tablet and I put the Bills game on and I was just watching the Eagles and the Bills the whole.
well, they luckily kept putting the scores on
Yeah,
the big screen, and I saw New England up by 21, and I'm like, shit, like seriously, here we go again.
yeah,
And then we're getting on the train, and I'm like, wait a second, they're gonna lose.
yeah. Josh Allen's incredible, man.
Man, he's
Yeah,
mid.
yeah, he's not mid.
He's
he,
mid.
he's he's yeah,
Jalen or Josh Allen?
I'm Jalen.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean Josh Allen isn't incredible.
Yeah.
Josh Allen does it all by himself. I mean, he's got that running back. He's got a good tight end.
Are you worried about that game? We
What?
see them in a couple, 2 weeks.
We see him a week from Sunday. I'm not worried about that until we get to that.
All right, we'll get to that, I guess. Let's talk about Saturday. Saturday. That feels so weird to say. How
Five
fun is
o'clock.
that?
Saturday at five
Saturday.
o'clock.
Saturday, 5 p.m. I'm
Yeah.
excited about that. So we're in Washington. I mean, I said it on was the game on Sunday? I said it Sunday. I think we're back. I think we're going on a hot streak. We're winning the rest of the games this season. We're just gonna look better and better each week. I'm feeling it. That's my predict. I think Saturday is going to really set the tone for the remainder of the season.
Well, we still don't know if Lane's coming back. We don't know if Jalen's coming back. Saturday, they need to get a win. There's no
There's no doubt about that.
they need a win there. They need that game. Washington is a team that could play spoiler. Yeah, they would like nothing better to make it harder on us
Well, absolutely.
so they need that game. They need to focus and they need to prepare
They
and
do.
go down there with their head on straight.
So with
I
this,
mean, that's what I thought. Like I thought last week, we saw a team, even though it was only the Raiders, we saw a team that prepared better than they had the previous weeks.
because they could have easily been making all the same mistakes.
They could. You're either concentrating or you're not. You're either
Yeah.
paying attention or you're not. So hopefully they can realize that they're a little difference from the weeks, and they can just keep going and just try to get better. Just get better. Play
1%
better
better
for the
every
guy
day.
next to you.
Yeah. How about that?
Yeah.
I do.
Did you see Jalen or AJ?
I'm sick of him. He's a diva.
No, he did a really nice thing. He's on the sideline. He pours a cup of hot
Oh, the
chocolate.
hot chocolate.
Yeah, that was
I did
nice.
see that. I'm still sick of him
Yeah,
though. I think
that's
he's a
but
diva.
he was okay. He is a diva, but that was nice, and he was very it was just probably the most quiet he's been in the last 10 days. Is
Because he
probably
got
the
a pass.
quietest 10 days.
Well, thank God. Maybe you should stay quiet. Just play.
So
Practice.
just be
Play.
happy. That's what
Shut
I'm
up.
saying. Be happy.
Ugh. Diva, diva, diva. I really have realized how I feel like Smith is very underrated.
He's unbelievable.
It's not talked about enough.
He's unbelievable.
He could catch anything.
He is unbelievable
It's
for a
crazy.
guy that looks like those dudes could break him in half.
And he's
Gets
just,
hit, gets up, catches everything.
he's so unbothered too. It's so
Yeah.
effortless. He is who he is. Back to the juicer. making his little juices,
Yeah,
living a simple life.
yeah.
I love him. I also think back to Saturday, I really think Saquon is going to have a good game. I'm feeling it. I think he's going to get in a rhythm.
I hope so.
I have it
Like
written
like I
down.
said, they they need to be productive on first on running the game, running the ball. But they need to keep the offense the way it was with Jalen willing to run it at times when needed, and
Hmm.
him just being more decisive with the ball. You could see his decision making was a lot better on Sunday. Again, it was easy for them decisions because the Raiders were so far,
Hmm.
yeah, out of position.
So, what is your score prediction?
So Mariota's starting, right? Is that who starts for the Commanders?
I did see that.
I think that's who their starter is since
Yeah.
Jaden's hurt. So Mariota's starting. I think the defense will play pretty well. I'm going to say 27-13.
I have 28-10. So,
Yeah,
right around there.
I think so. I think yeah, we just need to play a little better, stay healthy.
Speaking of playing a little better and staying healthy, your boy, he's back. Joel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he had a really good game the other night.
Yeah, I heard
30, what did I
people
send you that
talking
text?
about it.
Hey, 39, this and that. And he played, I don't know if it was the next day or the
Yeah,
day after,
he
whatever
did.
it was. Yeah, I mean, I think they lost that game, but
He played.
yeah, they are much better to watch. And the Flyers, it's just like there it gives you something else to do.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the end of last year, January of last year, watching the Sixers, watching the Flyers, it was horrible.
Horrible. Yeah,
Horrible.
it'll be a good thing to
Yeah,
look into after
yeah.
football.
So Thursday night we have, I think, Rams at Seattle.
And what are you thinking about that?
That's a big game for us. For for the Eagles in the standings in the NFC.
Who is it wrong to say I would want the Rams to win? Because I think we can handle the Rams.
In LA.
Yes.
So you let me see. You would rather go to LA than go to Seattle
Yes,
with Sam Darnold.
I would. What do you think?
Would you rather? So that means you could have Seattle here and then at the Rams, or you could get the Rams here, then at Seattle.
Mm, I don't know.
Yeah, see? I mean, a lot of that matters. And San Francisco's in the picture. Packers at the Bears after the Eagles on Saturday night. That's a great
They
game.
play Saturday night too.
They play Saturday night after the Eagles.
Oh, that is a good game. That's a
That's a great game.
good lineup. So
Yeah,
who do we want to win that?
who
Not the
cares?
Packers.
So you would want the Packers, but it's weird
Do we?
because the
I want to play
Packers.
the Bears again.
I don't know how that would work out, but the
Yeah.
Packers. I don't know that you can catch the Packers or the Bears because if you end up with the same amount of wins as the Packers, they're going to have one less loss because they have the tie.
Uh,
So even though you beat them head to head,
so it just
you would
doesn't
have you
matter.
would probably have a worse winning percentage.
Hmm, interesting.
Chargers go to the Cowboys.
Cowboys are losing.
The Bills go to the Browns.
Bills are winning.
The Patriots go to the Ravens on Sunday night.
Losing.
And then the 49ers at the Colts Monday night.
Losing.
The Niners.
Hmm.
So you think the old man's going to do it, Philip Rivers?
What does that mean?
Philip Rivers, the quarterback now for the Colts, the 44-year-old grandfather. You don't remember he tell you this last week?
No, that's not real. He's
He played for the
44.
Colts 5 years ago, and he
Let's
retired.
Okay, and he's 44 and
Philip Rivers, and he's
he's a
44.
grandfather.
He's a grandfather.
Is that real?
That is real. He has 10 kids.
Okay. I'm gonna have to do some research on this
He's
family.
a. I'm telling you, he played for. I think he played for. I think originally he played for the Chargers. Then he went to the Colts,
Well, good
and
for
then
him.
he retired, and he was retired for 5 years. And Daniel Jones got hurt last week, and
His wife must be a saint. 10 kids and he's in the NFL?
yeah, it must be so hard.
Jesus. What a
Yeah.
need.
Well, I'm assuming that if one of his kids have kids, that there's probably a decent age gap.
Well, there would have to be.
Yeah, they're not all twins. They're not all.
Well, maybe. I'll look into it.
Yeah,
So,
check it out.
last
You
but
let
not
me know.
least, the Phillies have gotten a new outfielder, Garcia, last name, and everyone's pretty hype about it. So, I'm gonna feed into that, and I'm really excited as well.
Yeah, so like I said, I don't know enough about that guy to be honest with you. And I think 1 year, $10 million deal. I mean, it's just a little bit of change. And yeah, like you said, I'll try and read about him and see what I can find out. But yeah, any change at this point is good. I
Yeah, I
think
agree.
Schwarber back, and then yeah, we'll see.
We need to try some different things out.
I'm really interested with their infield. Yeah, is really where you need some changes.
Yeah. Well, it'll all play out shortly.
So yeah,
So, a very busy week, and I'm so excited for Saturday. It's gonna be another interesting weekend.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna be all right. Don't worry.
I'm excited. I'm not worried.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah,
Good
it's a
vibes.
good time of year.
It
Like
is.
like I think Nick Sirianni said this, and I didn't. I don't know who he said it to, but he said last year winning 16 out of 17 games is an anomaly. The NFL is built more like this: 4 losses, three
Absolutely.
losses, five. Yeah, you're not. The league is built on parity. They want they want the games to mean something in every stadium that you're going to for as long as they can.
Hmm.
They don't want you going to a stadium in early November and your team being out
Yeah.
because they're not making any money there.
It's all about the money
That is correct.
and that.
And then how about that? Did you see what the Bengals did?
No.
They didn't shovel the snow out of the stadium.
No. I would have loved that.
Well, they're not supposed to do that. It's probably some kind of
A law.
yeah,
Well, sometimes
yeah.
you gotta break the laws. All right, well, it's time to part ways, but so nice chatting with you, Dad. I
Okay,
hope
you
you
too,
have the
buddy.
best night. Be safe out there. Everybody, thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, tell all your friends. You know the deal.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. Bye, Dad. Love you.
Love you too. Say bye.